Hello, welcome back. We've got another e-bike adventure for you today. And as you can see for this one, we're going to be camping. And there's the e-bike I'll be riding. Underneath that cover is the juiced Rip Current S. And we are not in Colorado for this one. We have crossed state lines into Wyoming. Myself, my wife Manuela, and that's Cooper. Pretty tired from the ride and the setup. We will be camping out here for 2 nights. And this campground is called Vedauwoo. It's about 30 minutes west of Cheyenne. And this area out here is real well known for rock climbing. We won't be doing any of that, but there's also great hiking trails. There are no bike paths per se, but the dirt roads that run right out of this campground are really great for bike rides, especially if you've got fat tire e-bikes. The roads are relatively smooth, little to no traffic, and really beautiful. They take you past all kinds of rock formations, and it's a great area. I'm really looking forward to exploring it. The first ride I'm going to be doing is going to be to just show you around the campground itself. It's pretty big in here. And then show some of the hiking trails as well. I'll give you a little preview of those. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate you coming along. And let's get it started. All right, so this is our campsite. We were really happy with this site. After touring around this campground, I would say that there's really only one other site that I liked as much as this one, which was number 14. It was great as well. It had a little recess, which I think could help with the wind a little bit, and had a big shade tree right in the middle. We're going to try to get that one next time. But no complaints about this site whatsoever. It's very large. Plenty of room out here to put up our gazebo tent. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. And the reason is because of the wind. The gazebo tent that we have is not designed to withstand a lot of wind, and we really got a lot of it that first night. We were very concerned that we were going to blow away. It was the scariest thing. I've never been in a tent with that kind of wind happening. Why does it have to happen in the middle of the night? But it was a great test for this tent, and it held up perfectly. One thing I'm really glad that we did is that we upgraded our tent stakes. Let me highly recommend those to you. I don't know the exact brand, but if you do a search on Amazon or whatever for upgraded tent stakes, there's a number of them out there, and had no problems at all. The tent stayed perfectly secured to the ground. And that was really the ultimate test. I'm telling you, it was crazy. But it would have been so nice to have that gazebo tent up. It would have gone right here. And as you can see, the views out of that would have been fantastic. But I'm glad we didn't, because there is no way it would have survived that. So that's the only thing to be wary of when you camp out here. And I mean, as you can see by this landscape, it's well worth putting up with some wind to be in this location. We absolutely loved it out here. We will be back. And just to clarify, the gazebo tent is different than our sleeping tent. Gazebo tent we use just to hang out in during the day. So let's take a little bike ride. For this first ride, I'm going to take you out and show you the campground. Like I said, it's pretty big back here. There's 2 loops of campsites, total of 28 sites, $20 a night. So where this road dead ends is one of the hiking trails inside of this campground. This one is called Turtle Rock Trail. And I'm going to hop off the bike here and give you a little quick view of what this trail looks like.
This gets to the campground.
All right, there you go. That trail keeps going quite a bit further than what I went, but that gives you an idea. So let's check out the rest of this campground. That's the spot. Let's stop and check this out. Nice little day use area. Good spot for a picnic. Got a grill. Beautiful location. All right, that's going to be about the end of this bike ride around the campground. I do want to mention that there will be a second video from this camping trip. And in that video, I'll be doing a couple of e-bike rides on roads that take you away from the campground. And those were the best rides that I did while we were on this trip. So check those out if you're interested. Before I end this one though, I wanted to show you this area that is right next door to our campsite. You've got these huge rocks. They give you these views down into this valley. And then there is a trail that takes you right down into that valley. And then that trail splits off into multiple trails that go in every direction. So I thought I'd give you a little view of what that looks like before I end this video. But this is one big advantage to getting the campsite that we did, because this place is basically attached to where we're camping. And if you don't mind carrying your camping gear for a short distance, this is a pretty incredible campsite. The only downside I could see to this would be that the hiking trail runs right next to your campsite. So you could expect to have some visitors that come hiking right along next to or through your campsite, potentially. But if you can put up with that, I mean, these views from this spot are pretty incredible. And that will about conclude this one. Just a reminder, there is a second video of this trip. Couple of really good e-bike rides. I will have that second video up shortly. And once I do, I will link it in the description to this video. Once again, thanks for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one.